Okay guys, this is just an update for the little Dalek because everyone's complaining that they can't see how I do the suction cup. So I'm going to show you how to do that, but first I want to show you, someone else asked, because I did it on the monster tail. They wanted to know if you can do it on the rainbow loom. There's other videos out there on how to use the rainbow loom as a monster tail, but it's usually in someone else's video of how to do something else. Go on. Whatever. So all you do is you have it in the square configuration, and you just take out your big base plate. But first take out the middle row like that. And you can push out your big base plate, which mine comes out super easy. And then what you do is, if you are right-handed, you have the openings towards your right, so they're that way. And then you take the other row off and turn it around so it is facing the other way. That way, when you're turning it, it's still so you can loom easier. So you would just use, actually, you know what, I'm going to put them, that's good. So you use it like that. The monster tail has 8 pegs, but obviously these are far apart. So what you're going to do, do I have some color that you can see? I'll use orange. What you do is the same way you set up your monster tail and do your your X's and go all the way around. We are going to do this. You're going to use 4 pegs on one side and 4 pegs on the other. So what you do is you do your X's like this. So that's 3 pegs, and then you do one this way, then you do one all the way across, and one this way, that's the other 3, one this way, and one all the way across again. So it looks like that, and that's how you're going to get the same size as this. So it looks a little funny, but you just gotta picture these as being right here. And that's how you would set it up on a regular rainbow loom. And then you would just do everything you still do. You just gotta make sure you have your pin bars, so one is facing this way and one is facing this way. Or if you're left-handed, switch them, because you just want to be able to reach into the pegs easier. Because obviously the monster tail, it's on the ends, so it's easy no matter what. But that way when you turn it, you still have access. So there you go. There's that little update. Now let me see if I can remember how to do the suction cup. You guys also have to realize this was like my second video ever. So if you couldn't see it, I'm sorry. So here we go. First, it goes on the hook. I do this on the hook. You go 1, 2, 3 times around so you get 4 loops. Then what you're going to do is double a band. Did I double it? I must have. Yes. Double a band. Grab it with the hook, and you're going to slip knot that. So you've got your little cat band that you made, and you're going to make a slip knot with that doubled bands and pull it tight. Then you're going to go back through that little circle, double another band, pull the circle on there, and we are going to slip knot it again. And you want to make sure your slip knots are all going the same way. And just pull it tight. So these are both going, so the tails end up going that way. So there's 2. Then we're going to go back through the circle and do 2 more. Pull it on there. Do another slip knot. You got to make sure you're going through the same way every time, basically. Pull that tight. So there's 3. Through the circle again. Double a band. Pull it on. And slip knot it again. So you have slip knots in 4 different directions. Like that. Now, okay, now you're going to gather up all of these. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this one, and this one, and then this one, and then this one. Doesn't really matter which way you do it. We're going to take so these would be in black. All black for these. And then you would use silver or whatever color your body color is for this part. But I'm just going to keep using orange because I don't want to... Well, here, I can use glow in the dark. Double it. And pull it through all of these loops. So you got that. Double another one. Obviously we don't need a whole arm here because I'm just doing a little example, but okay, so there's your little arm. Just imagine it's however long I say to make it. Now what we're going to do is I'm going to take that off my hook and put it down, but don't mess with it or anything. Now we have to make the bands that go around the end of the suction cup to keep it looking like a suction cup. See, we went around like that. So we're going to do the same thing. I'm going to go around 1, 2 times is good. No, we'll do 3. Take that back off. 1, 2, 3. Now we're going to grab those loops. Grab all of them, make sure you get all 4. And we're going to take these loops and pull them up and over. But make sure you still have all your little loops there. Now you can roll those down and you can feel it go over each of these little bumps and then the big bump at the end. And then just slide it towards the end of the suction cup. There we go. And obviously those would be black bands too because you want it to blend in with the suction cup. And there you go. There's how you do the suction cup. Now I'm going to go back, make sure, I'm going to go back and watch that, so making sure that you guys can see it because